A millionaire producer just shared the hack to growth for next year. So I can transform who I am today and become 2, 5, 10 times better than who I was today next year. So it's a simple prompt. The first thing is sit down and decide what things in your personal life and your business would you want to improve on by the end of the year. The second thing is ask yourself, what is one thing that you can commit to hold to that standard for the rest of the year? And the third thing is, if you did all these activities to increase your habits, to increase your productivity, and increase your growth, is there a world where you don't become the best version of yourself in that journey? And I find it very, very difficult to see a world where if you did everything you said you were going to do for the next 3 months, a world where you would fail. So I'm going to share exactly what my things were that I want to improve on. And then I hope maybe you guys can comment, like the video, and share to show people how they can increase their productivity levels and increase their income, increase their growth by just doing this simple hack. And it's very, very simple. The first thing is I want to improve on communication. I want to become a better speaker. I want to become a more captivating speaker, a more eloquent speaker. As I'm doing this, I'm making mistakes. But what do you think this is doing? This is helping me grow and helping me become a better speaker. So that's one of the first things that I have here. The second is structure. Ever since I was a young kid, I've hated structure. I've hated following a schedule. I've hated, like, on all my report cards from when I was younger is Joe Garcia doesn't stay in the seat. Joe Garcia doesn't keep his mouth shut. Joe Garcia is doing something that he's not supposed to do. And the reason why is just because I couldn't stick to a schedule. So I have my first half of the day super dialed, but my second half is where a lot of leaks come. So schedule and structure. The third thing is empty the tank. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that I left everything I had on the field, and when I go to sleep, I knock out. And I want to knock out from me being super, super content of my effort throughout the day. Because what I've seen is, because sometimes I have better opportunities to showcase some skill, I take the skill route instead of the hard work. But what I've noticed is, just because you're skilled enough to do something, if you don't put in the hard work, the results won't match with what you want. Fourth is improve relationship with money. I feel like it's a healthy mindset, but it's also an unhealthy mindset. Every time I spend money, I just make more. But obviously, that's not the relationship you want with money. You want the ability to spend money, but you don't want to spend it on any little thing. So now that we walk through the things that I want to improve on in my personal life and in my business, now I have to ask myself, what is one thing that I can do daily to hold myself to that standard? The first thing, which is communication. What I have committed myself to is recording one 5-minute video every single day and speaking to the camera and listening to it back. So it's a 10-minute thing. Every single day, I would speak to the camera for 5 minutes. I would rewatch it and listen it. And what do you think I'm doing while I'm doing this activity? Number one, I'm trying to become a more captivating speaker when I'm doing the video. And number two, I'm rewatching what I'm doing and I'm learning from my mistakes and learning from my errors. So that's one thing that I'm going to commit to. That is the standard that now for me. Recording a 5-minute video every single day and rewatching it. The second thing is we talk about structure, a schedule. I have to stick to this schedule, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, no excuses, nothing. We just got to stick to it. Very simple. In my brain, I'm already trying to squirm my way out of it, but it's very simple. 7 to 7, I have time blocks for everything, and we just stick to the schedule. Empty the tank. So what I've committed myself for the next 3 months to the end of the year is every single day I'm going to speak with 50 people in real estate related conversations. So 50 people a day. Today, After making before making this video, I spoke to 72 people and I moved my business forward. And right now I feel so exhausted, but obviously I have to show some love to my YouTube channel. While I'm growing my business, I'm also growing my YouTube community. So 50 contacts per day. At the end of this day, I would feel that I left everything on the field. I emptied the tank and I did everything I can possibly do to move all aspects of my life forward. Now, improve relationship. How do I do that? So what I'm going to commit to is every single day, I will check in with my P&L. I will update all my expenses every single day. And before I start my morning routine, I will look at it, just put in anything. And even if I don't have to put in anything, even if I didn't spend anything the day before, what I want to make sure I do is make sure I get into a habit of checking everything I spend, everything that comes in. So I'm not doing dumb purchases that I didn't need to. And then that way my relationship with money improves. So we figured out, number one, I wanted to empty out my tank. Number two, I wanted to make sure that I have structure in my life. Number three, I want to improve on my communication. And number four, I want to have a better relationship with money. I just told you the steps that I would do, the standards that I would do every single day to the rest of the year to improve all those four aspects of my life. Now, the question you have to ask yourself, if you did this exercise, or if you're listening at home, and let's pretend for a second I was perfect, and I did every single day what I'm saying that I was going to do. Do you not believe I would be a better human? Do you not believe I would be a better communicator? Do you not believe I would have a better relationship with money? Do you not believe that I will leave everything I have on the field every single day? I like sports, so I use sports as an analogy, but make sure that I moved every single part of my business forward. This is what the guys that are making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars are doing. They know the success in your personal life is personal development. No matter what you break it down to, you can work harder, you can try to buy some scripts, you can try to buy leads, you can do, but what's most important is you working on yourself. So in the next 3 months till the end of the year, I'm going to be working on myself to the best of my ability, and I will show you exactly how many days I missed, exactly how many days I accounted for, and let's see what happens. Let's actually do this an experiment. In my mind, I'm thinking about it. Why don't I do a video in January of how this thing panned out? You guys are my accountability. The word accountable is to be counted on. And I want my YouTube community to know if Joe Garcia is saying something, that's law. So I'm committing myself, and I'm doing this with the highest form of accountability with my subscribers, with the people that listen to me every single Friday when I drop a video. So click the thumbs up. Give me one thing that you want to improve on your life. And then on top of that, tell me how you're going to improve on that till the end of the year. Don't be shy. Text somebody this video, share it with them, because I know people need to hear this message. Let's get better. Let's get better for the new year, 2026.